Hello, how's it going? How's it going? I'm just kidding. Cause it Oh man, I so totally put that in my one the video on types cars, the cars, the dog, probably pop up. Something, I don't know. Okay, I hate history. Hate the internet. Always watch the same AMVs over and over and over, or played online games so I could talk to somebody if spoken to. But I gave up speaking on some games because I lost some at bonds. That's why I hated on MMORPGs, because I first found out of loss of bonds because of a game. Because I lived in a small town, never really lost bonds. My friend, we got in a fight. The next day, I made up with him and we became friends again. I was a bored person. Everything fun is boring, and I always like being nice, being bored. No point in being bored. Oh wait, I wasn't wanting to talk my mind on this fucking one. See, that's the thing. While I'm thinking, I'm sorry. I said like right now, I can say stuff in my head and understand what I'm talking about. And if I just use the voice, I could talk it out. But instead of just using my head to talk about stuff with just one sound, the sound that I have in my head, I could use other voices, my actual voice. It's so much funner. It's like, which voice did I use? I was kind of tired for using the 31st voice. All voices mixed together, always whatever the feeling, blending or changing, never to cease to change. But no one really cares about my changing voice. No one really cares about stealing my past either. It's like calls me retarded. And I thought boy it was not to do what he did. Even walking or eating until the teacher told me to sit under a desk and read in the dark. Well, she let me read there for 3 days, and she finally stopped me. But I couldn't walk and read, so I said, fuck it, gave up reading. Just sat there and looked at the pages and never cared about the writing that was on it. I'm so happy, something in my life that made me like I am. I'm sorry, I'm thirsty. I'll be right back. I really don't know what blend to use. And now that I'm thinking about which blend to use, I don't know what voices, what sounds of the meanings or whatever bullshit fiction you live by to use. And I don't even know what language to use. I remember at 3 years old, before I learned anything, back in 1993, I talked to 3 aliens. They believed in a higher power living on a rock somewhere, so they got to talk to me. It was kind of cool listening to the music so I could be able to translate with them and communicate. It's just funny. I got my meaning across without telling them the fullness of it. I said, I don't like y'all coming here, but I never told them they had free will to do whatever they wanted. But they do what they do. One race is actually traveling through space, and two are living on planets. One of them actually close enough that humans could send a ship, and it'll take less than 100 years to get there.
But space is space and time is time. I never really cared about what men did with space and time. It was always too unknowledgeable to understand the basicity of space inventions. Talking about you just have to make this one ship that I can show you a basic structure of. Talking about if you made the ship where it doesn't house no people, then it's mainly just machinery. And it makes it smaller, more compact, but you can take less materials up into space. But if you took materials up into space, aka you can move it easily and change it easier. Especially if you had the tools that I could show you how to make. All I have to do is 2 months worth of decay technology for y'all to be able to get one technology that could influence millions of inventions. Millions, just because of how much power source you can have in such a small space. Woo! But why should I care? Why should I care about doing shit for men? I don't like money, unlike y'all. I hate money. So why invent for money? So I planned on taking my knowledge to the grave. That's why I've been waiting for men to kill me ever since I was 6, because of what I knew. And I was always afraid of becoming known by men because they always abused what I did. Always. So why should I invent shit? Unless it's for my dream. What, I start inventing shit and say no one can have it unless they care about my dream that I had from 3 to 6 years old? What, would I do that? Try to force y'all to fucking have heaven on earth for your future generations, to only invent and care for your future generations, to never make sounds of decay and death, to get rid of all your sounds of decay and death that you already have?
But no one cared. They just cared about fucking money. Killing for possession.
No one cared what I cared for back then either. Or any time. No one cares about shit.
Hunting for stupid junk. Stupid shit that would end up on a landfill or in somebody's dead cold pocket. Or in some type of changed environment. Or some other shit. Because it's a changed environment too. Like a penny, it's a changed environment. You can still throw it and hit somebody in the head. You can still melt it down. Just like clothing, it's a changed environment on your body. That's all humans do. They're made in God's own image. My own image. I made everything. Y'all make changed environments because I changed a big environment. Because I'm me, myself, and I. It just sucks being the yang of God Almighty. If I die in this life, it's forever being who I am, never to come back among men, because I choose to let my yin have her own free will, fully, without me. I don't want to be back ever again. I hate humanity because what they do. They live their lives doing what they do, and I hate what they do. They do nothing except for decay Earth fast. That's why there's landfills with
Your junk shit decay. That's why I had to work on the places I did, so I got to ride on a semi that went to a landfill once. It was so fun. I got to sleep in the passenger seat until we got there, and I got to ride in the actual back of the trailer that had the damn things on the metal rod things that move back and forth on the bottom of the damn fucking trailer. That fucking bullshit, meaning of fucking sound, that's fucking fiction bullshit. I'm sorry, it's a fucking bullshit shits. I hate the fucking fictioning. I still like anime because it's still drawing, but it's still based off of fiction. But even knowledge is based off of fiction. Because numbers are fiction. Now, the fact of the matter that you can have two of a changed environment in one place is still that. The sounds, though, they're made up by men. You could, like, humans have multiple language for sounds. Let me think. I can make up a sound right now. No, that's using an alien language and changing the meaning of the sound of that sound of the alien. Damn it.
Let me think. What sound should I make up? What sound has not been made up? That's the question. Kiwasa? Kiwasa. 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 I wonder if Japanese. I don't want to pry on humans' knowledge of sounds. Damn it. It sucks. It sucks. I hate doing anything. I'm sorry I didn't give the warning for Japan. I'm sorry I didn't do shit. Which I did give a warning to one person in Japan. I'm sorry I did that and didn't give it to everybody. Yet, I thought it'd be like this. Just like I thought it'd be like it's been for the past year and some odd months. Ever since I became known back in 2010. I can't believe I walked south so many fucking times. Did it once in the snow, twice in the rain, once in the clouds. It was so cloudy that day. Oh, it was dark at night when I started walking. Then it came the day, and I was walking. I even seen a BP semi-truck driving on the highway. I was like, wow. By the time I turn around and start walking home later, after I think a few thoughts, that thing will probably be halfway to the oil spill. That's what I thought in my mind, and that was one of the thoughts that pissed me off. And the thought that I seen more people that one time walking southward than I did in the entire time of Jesus Christ. It's just that it was in changed environments, aka vehicles. I was like, oh my god, man, I hate you. And I even thought about going and changing one of these fiction houses of gods into an actual house of God where I do shit in. But then I got scared because how fast and how crazily men acted and came to that area. Why did I smoke? After I got my tongue clipped and men called me retarded and took away my free will, I gave up caring for my life and started smoking cigarettes at 6. Never inhaled until like 7 and a few months. Now I inhaled and just been trying to end my life a natural way, which I know is impossible. I even made some hamburger patties earlier, and after touching the raw meat, I decided to lick my hand twice. I licked it, was like, fuck. And I picked up the meat with my hand, the plastic baggie with the bloody meat in it, and put it in the ice box, and I was like, fuck, that's disgusting. I licked my hand and I touched the meat with my licked hand instead of thinking that the meat was disgusting. Because I'm decay. I'm just more disgusting than anything else. Because I love decay because I'm the Grim Reaper. God and Eve won. Grim Reaper, 500 years laying with Eve, missing out on my 54 children's, blah, 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 history of men that I don't want to care about because it's privacy free will. Which I did end up walking after 500 years. But after so much time of the Eve's people lasting, they ended up wiping themselves out, which was funny. Which, after so much time, and dinosaurs came and gones, and a few things that came and gones. Yeah, it's funny. Dinosaurs you don't know shit of. The dinosaur bones you have are young dinosaurs that was saved over from that. This is the period that I was basically talking about. Dinosaurs that developed and changed differently after coming back. But that's what I liked about decay. Decay is forever. Any race that's ever lived on Earth can come back even after it's been wiped out. Like humans. AKA the first Eve and the second Eve, the only two beginnings of Eves. But there was a third Eve on Earth when the aliens, the brothers from another mother, came to humans. But they ended up losing their godlike powers when the humans got fairly filled up by the aliens, and the aliens filled what they did not feel because they filled living on the planet with humans. So they filled gaining the godlike powers, which they didn't understand. So they